Welcome to the Celtic Arts Center's 2020 Winter Holiday Hoolie. Thank you all for joining us tonight. I wish we could all be together in person and have this event as some kind of a way of kicking off, or no, not kicking off, ending this year that was kind of crazy for all of us. Um, the Celtic Arts Center is still going strong. As good as we can. Right now, it's a little rough with COVID-19 restrictions. As soon as things lift, or as soon as we have the all clear sign from the city and the county, we will be back in person and having our usual programming. But right now, we're doing a lot of stuff online, including this event. Um, this event was thought up by the board. We thought we would continue the tradition of having our holiday hoolie, and we do it virtually online this year, like we did our Samhain event. And then for those that can't participate tonight, it'll be recorded and it'll be broadcast on our YouTube channel. And we'll share that information later. It's also in the email that we sent out with the invite, so you can find that for later viewing. The Celtic Arts Center is a nonprofit cultural arts organization dedicated to preserving and promoting the Celtic arts, languages, and cultures. And we do that through our programming. We offer classes in music and dance and Irish language, and sometimes some other languages, and sometimes some Irish literature, or some, I don't know, some craft class of some sort. Right now, because of COVID-19, we're not doing that, but we hope to, when all the things, when the coast is clear, we'll get back to doing the things we love, and we'll share the culture with you once again. But meanwhile, we're going to do it now live here online via Zoom. So I'm going to hand off to our MC for the evening, and that is Susan Craig Winsberg.
Hi, everyone. Hi. It's so nice to see you. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, and happy holidays and everything. Um, so, we have some great, lots of people stepped up to perform tonight, and most of them sent videos. So, we'll have a video presentation. A couple of us are going to do it live. And let's just get going. We're going to start out with Stephanie Bennett doing the Willow Flute Song with her evil twin. I don't think it's evil. With her twin, we'll leave out evil. Benetsky Stefanovic. Ooh, that's hard to say. And music supervision by Juno Alaska Bennett. You'll see what I'm talking about. So enjoy this part of the show, and I'll be with you again in a few minutes, okay?
Hi, everyone. This is Tim Martin and Larry Marley over here. First off, we have a couple of things to do. There's a little song called Aaron Gra McCree, Ireland of My Heart. And Then Larry will be playing this piece, which is a tribute to Dan Albach, who used to attend our sessions every Monday night. But anyways, to start off, I'm going to do this song, Ellen Graham McCree, Round of My Heart. Oh, Ellen Graham McCree, you're the dear old land for me. You're the fairest that my eyes did e'er behold. You're the bright star of the west. You're the one St. Patrick blessed. You're the dear little isle so far away. At the setting of the sun, when my full day's work is done, I ramble by the seashore for a walk, and I've been all alone. I sat down upon the stone to gaze at the scene of New York. Oh, Erin Ramacree, you're the dear old land for me. You're the fairest that my eyes did e'er behold. You're the bright star of the west. You're the one St. Patrick blessed. You're the dear little isle so far away. With the turf fire burning bright on a cold dark winter's night, and the snowflakes falling gently to the ground. When Patrick's Day is here, my thoughts will carry me there, to that dear little isle so far away. From that day I did depart, why it broke my mother's heart. Will I ever see my loved ones anymore? Not until my bones are laid in the cold and narrow grave, in that dear little isle so far away. Oh, Erin Gromacree, you're the dear old land for me. You're the finest that my eyes have ever seen. You're the bright star of the west. You're the one St. Patrick blessed. You're the dear little isle so far away. And if ever I go home, from you I ne'er will roam. You're my own native land so far away. Yes, when Patrick's Day is come, my thoughts will carry me there, to that dear little isle so far away. To that dear little isle so far away. Well,
Appalachian Christmas Heritage by Becky Rogers. Some of the first Celtic people in America were the Scotch-Irish settlers of the Appalachian Mountains in the eastern United States. This is what Becky Rogers wrote in 2014 about this amazing community and its holiday traditions. The simple Christmas traditions of the Appalachians convey timeless sentiments of the season. Although money was always in short supply, the ever-practical Appalachian people always found ways to make Christmas meaningful, a characteristic of Appalachian people that continues today. Gifts given by Appalachian families in the past were minimal. A toy animal whittled out of wood was a special surprise in a sock or stocking. A few children got new shoes, often ordered from a mail-order catalog. However, the most common gift was an orange, an apple, a few nuts to crack, and a peppermint candy stick in a stocking by the bed. Churches give out bags of fruit with oranges and apples to this day. Most Appalachian Christmas stories and traditions can be traced back to the British Isles. Mountain settlers were mostly Scotch-Irish, and they formed a tight-knit culture in the rugged hills. Appalachian people commonly celebrated Old Christmas. Old Christmas was a name used for January 6th, which is the final day of the 12 days of Christmas. Today, this day is known for the Day of Epiphany. Another Christmas tradition at the Appalachians was the ringing of the bells, a show of firecrackers, or more often, the shooting of guns at midnight. Bell ringing is one tradition that survived. Also during this time of year, ladies often brought out Christmas quilt or handiwork to decorate the house until January 6th. Decorations made with cedar, bittersweet, and holly traditionally hung on Christmas trees next to strung popcorn, paper chains, and candy canes. Trees were decorated with scraps of cloth, apples, and cottons that made it look like snow. Irish candles in the windows were meant as an offering of comfort to welcome the Holy Family into Appalachian homes, so Jesus, Mary, and Joseph wouldn't have to sleep in the stable. The sweet dessert that the Scots brought to the New World with them was fruit cake, also known as Scotch whiskey cake, Twelfth Night cake, or black rum cake. Traditionally, it was made of fruit, nuts, and whiskey. Cornbread and biscuits, smoked ham, and steamed vegetables usually made up a traditional Christmas dinner. Candy, nut, and oranges were treats loved by young and old alike. Appalachians still celebrate the holiday with lots of food and family. Some traditions are too good to ignore. Season greetings and happy holidays to you.
Do you smell carrots?
Merry Christmas, everyone. Well, I wanted to do this song and dedicate it to all the people worldwide who are not able to visit their loved ones this Christmas because of the coronavirus lockdown. Some of you might even have to spend Christmas alone, but it might be worth it if it means staying safe and staying healthy. So, this is for you. I'll have a blue Christmas without you. I'll be so blue just thinking about you. Decorations of red on a green Christmas tree won't be the same, dear, if you're not here with me. And when those blue snowflakes start falling, that's when those blue memories start calling. You'll be doing alright with your Christmas of white, but I have a blue Christmas. I'll have a blue Christmas without you. I'll be so blue just thinking about you. Decorations of red on a green Christmas tree won't be the same, dear, if you're not here with me. And when those blue snowflakes start falling, that's when those blue memories start calling. You'll be doing alright with your Christmas of white, but I'll have a blue Christmas. You'll be doing alright with your Christmas of white, but I have a blue blue, blue, blue Christmas. Oh, I'll have a blue, 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 blue Christmas. Thank you.
Thank you, Steve, and everyone else who has performed up till now. You can see how much variety we have. Well, I'm going to welcome a special guest to who's here tonight. His name is Mike Farragher from New Jersey, who's an Irish-American filmmaker, and he just won in the Dublin International comedy film festival. He won with his film named McLean Street, and he happens to be here tonight. So welcome. Is it McLean or McLean?
It's McLean Avenue, and thanks for having me. Thanks for Tim for inviting me, and greetings from New Jersey, or as we say, how you doing?
I'm doing fine. Well, welcome. My
Thank
band,
you.
my band instructor in high school was Mr. McLean. Anyway, I'm going to read a poem for you now. And I was going to do something that wasn't Burns, just because I wondered if you guys are all getting sick of my Burns poetry. But I don't know. The Burns season is about to begin. We're going to actually do a Burns celebration. It won't be a supper this time, will it? No supping. But we'll do something on Zoom. And so I'll do a Burns poem, but this time I'm going to explain it a little bit so at least you won't be in the dark about what I'm talking about. And this is a very wintry poem because Robert Burns, he was a farmer and he accidentally turned up a mouse's nest with his plow in 1785 in November. So the mouse had just gone to a lot of trouble to make this little nest to survive the winter, and he felt so sad that he had turned it up, and now the mouse wasn't going to have the same foliage to build a new one with. And so he's basically apologizing to the mouse through the whole poem, and he's sorry that man's dominion has made the mouse afraid of him when they're really the same kindred spirits. And then at the end he talks about how, you know, the best laid plans and all that, and that's exactly where this that line comes from. But he envies the mouse in the end because the mouse doesn't have to worry about the future and regret the past, but just lives in the present. Albeit a kind of lousy present now because he doesn't have his wee hussy, but still. So anyway, it goes like this. It's called To a Mouse. Wee sleekit coorin timorous beastie, oh, what a panic's in thy breastie! Thou needna start a wa sae hasty with bicker and brattle. I would be loth to rin and chase thee with murderin' paddle. I'm truly sorry man's dominion has broken nature's social union and justifies that ill opinion which makes thee startle at me, thy poor earth-born companion and fellow mortal. I doubt na whiles but thou may thieve. What then, poor beastie, thou man live? A day me nickerin a thrave's a small request. I'll get a blessing with a lave and never missed. Thy wee bit hussy, too, in ruin. It's silly wise the winds are strewing, and nothing new to big anewin a foggage green, and bleak December's winds ensuing, baith snell and keen. Thou saw the fields laid bare and waste, and weary winter coming fast, and cozy here beneath the blast thou thought to dwell, till crash! The cruel coulter passed out through thy cell. That wee bit heap o' leaves and stibble has cost thee mony a weary nibble. Now thou's turned out for a' thy trouble, but hoose or hauld, to thole the winter's sleety dribble and cranwish cauld. But Mousey, thou art no thy lane in proving foresight may be vain. The best laid schemes o' mice and men gang after gley, and lay us nought but grief and pain for promised joy. Still thou art blessed compared with me, the present only toucheth thee. But och, I backward cast my ee on prospects drear, and forward, though I canna see, I guess and fear. Thank you. I realized I had a wee bit moosey right here. There's my wee. Thank you. So next we actually have Eve Gordon. Eve Gordon moved away to Seattle, but I've been seeing her regularly for Zoom Scots Gaelic classes, and it's been wonderful. And she gave us a song, a Gaelic song, for our Hoolie. So here we go.
Steve Gordon here. Now I'm living in Washington, just north of Seattle. Miss you all. This is a traditional Scottish Gaelic prayer for welcoming the sun as it sets and then rises again from the Carmina Gadelica. And then I'll sing a couple of Push de Veil mouth music pieces, just kind of nonsense words, lyrics. The first one is about a fellow who doesn't get married, and he grows not only a beard but heather and grass all over him. And the second one is about dancing ducks and roosters. O fal Georgetown negrian and dra, stu shuol arnan spare. Doch him if trainer skin an art, stu macher ein an rail. Stu lai shias an guanaji, gunjial is gunska. Stu erisuas, stu agnashi, Maria nog fovla, Maria nog fovla. Fervis Vatican fosig, fasi firis frukis firicher, Fervis Vatican fosig, fasi fiesig vorer, Fervis Vatican fosig, fasi firis frukis firicher, Fervis Vatican fosig, fasi fiesig vorer, fasi firis, fasi frukis, fasi firis frukis firicher, fasi firis, fasi frukis, fasi fiesig vorer, fasi firis, fasi frukis, fasi firis frukis firicher, Fervis Vatican fosig, fasi fiesig vorer. Reelin a calicus, dancing a tunacan, reelin a calicua, erefruig voig, reelin a calicus, dancing a tunacan, reelin a calicua, erefruig voig. Yavuara nagasim skashin a panarik, Yavuara nagasim megaspanya voan, Yavuara nagasim skashin a panarik, Yavuara nagasim megaspanya voan, reelin a calicus, dancing a tunacan, reelin a calicua, erefruig voig. Reelin a calicus, dancing a tunacan, reelin a calicua, erefruig voig. A fossa son I can do, fossa a hula chim, a fossa son I can do, scaragar and chanavan, a fossa son I can do, fossa a hula chim, a fossa son I can do, scaragar and chanavan. Shining.
Brightly shone the moon at night, though the frost was cruel, when a poor man came in sight, gathering winter fuel. Good King Wenceslas slipped out on the feast of Stephen, when the snow lay round about, deep and crisp and even. Brightly shone the moon at night, though the frost was cruel, when a poor man came in sight, gathering winter fuel. Hither, patient, stand by me, if thou snow is telling. Yonder peasant who is he, where and what is dwelling? Sorry leaves their goodly cans underneath the mountain, right against the forest fence, by St. Agnes' fountain. Bring me flesh and bring me wine, bring me fine logs hither, thou and I shall see him dine, when we bear him thither. Page and monarch, forth they went together, through the rude wind's wild lament and the bitter weather. Sir, the night is darker now, and the wind blows stronger. There's my heart, I know not how, I can go no longer. Mark my footsteps, my good pace, tread thou in them boldly. Thou shalt find the winter's rage, freeze thy bloodless coolly. In his master's steps he trod, where the snow lay dinted. He was in the very sod, which the saint had printed. Therefore Christian men may show of the ring possessing, he who now shall bless the poor. Shall yourselves find blessing.
Hi, everyone, again. I'd just like to introduce the next piece. I don't know if you know my band, Black Waterside. We perform sometimes for the Celtic Arts Center events, and it's been a very weird and difficult time for musicians because we're not considered essential. And I would beg to differ about that. But anyway, so we can't work anymore. Black Waterside can't play anymore. So Krista is going to give us a song, and this is the closest I've come to playing with Krista, making music with Krista since, well, the whole year. So anyway, I'm so glad she was at least able to give us the gift of her music at tonight's event.
Hello, everyone. My name is Krista Birch, and I am delighted to be here to sing you a song for the holiday Hoolie. I'm going to sing you a beautiful Turning of the Seasons song by a wonderful Scottish singer-songwriter named Emily Smith. It's just called Winter Song. The leaves are falling from the trees. Farewell for now, warm summer breeze. The weather has been good this year. Now the winter will soon be here, and the nights are drawing into shorter days. I hear the old folk and the country people say, don't fear the dark, nature has it all in hand. It's time to reflect and renew the tired land. So we'll stoke the fires, light the lamps. We'll turn our backs in from the damp. We'll settle down beneath the starry skies, endure the winter passing by. Well, I see the frost, it's etched upon the glass, and the morning sun, he sure moves fast, but he'll be back to claim the frozen ground. With each new day, oh, he surely will be found, and the geese fly south to find a warmer home, while the early bull, he soldiers on alone. But children's laughter, oh, it crackles in the air. Sparks fly high, and they catch them if they dare. So we'll stoke the fires and light the lamps. We'll turn our backs in from the damp. We'll settle down beneath the starry skies, endure the winter passing by. With a carol sung, oh, the trees been taken down. We've passed the dram, and the bells no longer sound. But snowdrops rise with the promise of the spring. There's talk and wonder at what the year might bring, and the blackbird starts to thicken up her nest, while the early lamb, oh, he takes a snowy step. But the north wind's grip, oh, it tightens with his chill. He holds the buds closed against their will. So we'll stoke the fires and light the lamps. We'll turn our backs in happy holidays, everyone. I hope 2021 is easier for everybody and brings more health, certainty, stability, prosperity, and joy to all of you. Happy holidays.
The holly green, the ivy green, the prettiest picture you've ever seen is Christmas in Killarney with all of the folks at home. It's nice, you know, to kiss your beau while cuddling under the mistletoe. Santa Claus, you know, of course, is one of the boys from home. The door is always open, the neighbors pay a call, and Father John, before he's gone, will bless the house and all. How grand it feels to click your heels and join in the fun of the jigs and reels. I'm handing you no blarney, the likes you've never known. It's Christmas in Killarney with all of the folks at home. Christmas in Killarney with all the folks at home. It's nice, you know, to kiss your beau while cuddling under the mistletoe. And Santa Claus, you know, of course, is one of the boys from home. The door is always open, the neighbors pay a call, and Father John, before he's gone, will bless the house and all. How grand it feels to click your heels and join in the fun of the jigs and reels. I'm handing you no blarney, the likes you've never known. Is Christmas in Killarney with all the folks at home.
Merry Christmas. Dan Auerbach's hornpipe. 1, 2, 3. Shanae.
You all know that Dan Auerbach passed away this year, and it's just very strange that he passed away in a time when we can't get together, because what a wake we would have had, but we couldn't have one. So someday we will. And thank you, Larry, for doing a tribute to him. We appreciate that.
Sláinte. Christmas Mass. The wind is howling out of doors. The drifts are piling high. And I can see the pedestrians as they go passing by. The faces of my Irish friends come dimly through the glass. But they must brave the blizzard for the sake of worshipping at Mass. I watch a while, then back to bed, curled up so safe and sound. But they must brave the icy streets on sacred duty bound. I envy them, their strength of heart, the faith that they renew. But on a snowy Christmas morn, it's great to be a Jew. Sláinte. Happy Hanukkah.
Oh, hey there. Just adjusting my Christmas stockings. Ha! Ho ho feckin' ho! It's me, Silky. Whose was you expecting anyway? Huh? You didn't think little Silky does Christmas, did you? Oh, I hear things. I know things. Things like Silky is a Grinch, a bloody Scrooge. What do you call all this now? Huh? Christmas? When himself was born? And them three men on camels, I think they were the wise guys.
something like that. Anyway, let's not forget the Christmas songs. Boughs on the trees, and have yourself a happy wee Christmas, and your balls jingling all over town and all that. And oh yeah, sugar plum fairies dancing in your head. What's that all about? Do you want to know what's dancing in my head? I'm going to show you what's dancing in my head. Here's a holiday song from Silky to all of yous.
Irish music. I love it. But why would a Jewish woman from Montreal be so drawn to the music of Ireland? Perhaps my red hair, blue eyes, and freckles have something to do with it. But it is also so much more than that. It is the music itself, the rhythm, the lilting melodies, the haunting tunes, the stories and culture, the legends, the people that make up the fabric of the music. Much like the Jewish music that I grew up with. And I'd like to share some of those songs with you now. It is Hanukkah, and I will sing and play the songs that accompany the lighting of the candles. There are 3 prayers that basically bless God who blesses us and commands us to light the candles on the menorah, and then thank God for helping to restore the house of prayer. הנרות הללו אנחנו מדליקים על הניסים ועל הנפלאות, על התשועות ועל המלחמות שעשית לאבותינו בימים ההם בזמן הזה.
Those last 2 flute players were students of mine, and it's interesting to hear Jewish music played on an Irish flute. And before I get blamed for nepotism, I would just like you to know that I'm bringing more people into the family, into the Celtic Arts Center family, and maybe a little nepotism. No, I'm just kidding. Now we have Nanak. So this is a friend of mine from my Gaelic classes in Seattle, Nancy Neville, but her Gaelic name is Nanak, and she's going to sing a beautiful Scots Gaelic song for us with translation, so that helps.
Hi, this is Nancy Neville from Seattle. I decided to write new words to an old song. The original tune is O Channaft Lú is Tógeth Faun, composed by Gaels from the Isle of Mull who immigrated to Canada in the 19th century. In this, the singer expresses his loneliness for the ways of the old country. My version is called Rhina Playa, or Season of the Plague. It deals with our longing to be together as a community, but for now, social media will have to do. O Channaft Lú is is toegefown, our creachan naniel, Shin fat o haiche shin am faun, vo hoyer snyak na Gaelic. She rai na ply a houn and trust, han urchin fili hele. Buhor goin vis and akitav, is tormisht gol a heli. Hanurin goin live a horst, she a troige gaster etrin, nisjeter goin, drovien ur the cognac, sabetrin. Afatach und gus fein ja maker fecking sche a gaier. Shinula sa rui hasho, ach bishin kole aie. Nish blien ur their chownig gorn, has shin fo hovet glokje, a gashling nur the viamit sur, a konya gut lock for. Knock down if blue is toke found, our crea er naniel, shin fat o haich, a shade numb found, for hoyer snyak na Gaelic. Well, shinakave, blinava orguiv, vo hiatel.
Can I with words recapture the magic, wonder, rapture of long ago and Christmas past? Can I perhaps this moment cast my mind and memory to that time when everything had sense and rhyme? The candle, the ivy, the berries, the holly, the Christmas cards of laughing jolly, Santa Clauses dressed in red, the mistletoe above my head, the love I felt but never said. The lights, the sparkle, the sweet surprise when I turned and looked into your eyes. Here is the church, and here is the steeple, and midnight mass full of people. Intoxicated whiskeyed breaths, mixed with perfume, prayers, and blessed with heady incense that fills the air, permeating clothes and hair. Choirs singing, bells ringing, hugs and tears and smiles and frowns, and welcome homes and half a crowns. And snow falling and friends calling, and gifts and tinsel and frosty skies. And those eyes. Walking home in brand new shoes and clothes we didn't get to choose, and happy in our newfound wealth, in food and gifts and youth and health. And out of the silent nighted throng, a drunken voice is raised in song. How warm our love in cold December. And even now I still remember the sights, the sounds, the whispered sighs. And someone always says, time flies. And so it does. But those eyes.
One. Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad. Prospero año y felicidad. We want to wish you a Merry Christmas. Want to wish you a Merry Christmas. Want to wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of our hearts. We want to wish you a Merry Christmas. Want to wish you a Merry Christmas. Want to wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of our hearts. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Próspero año y felicidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Próspero año y felicidad. We want to wish you a Merry Christmas. Want to wish you a Merry Christmas. Want to wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of our hearts. We want to wish you a Merry Christmas. Want to wish you a Merry Christmas. Want to wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of our hearts. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Próspero año y felicidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Próspero